Halloween is over, Christmas is just around the corner. Well, I'm not ready for that yet. So welcome to MoggyBoxCraft. I'm Deborah, and today I'm going to be making pumpkin soup with pumpkins I grew in my garden. So let's make some delicious pumpkin soup and keep Halloween alive a little bit longer. So the first thing we're going to need to do is chop up our pumpkins. Look how cute this guy is. So cute. I can't believe I grew this. I can't believe I grew this. It's tiny. But I think they've come out quite well. Okay, they're not 100% ripe. Unfortunately, we were due some frost, so I thought better pick it or it's going to be ruined. So first thing we need to do is peel and core our pumpkins. I don't know if there's ever an easy way to chop up pumpkins. This is not the easiest. Oh gosh, and I've gone squint as well already. Okay, that was violent. Am I going to try and cut off the base as well? Okay. I would say chop and peel and core your pumpkin any way you can. It's like cutting into a butternut squash. You can use Halloween pumpkins for this, but I wouldn't recommend it. You really want to find sugar pumpkins. Of course, because I grew these myself, I've discovered Halloween pumpkins are usually really pale yellow, and these are really orange compared to them. Because I have made this soup using Halloween pumpkins, because I've not always been successful at growing my own pumpkins. Is there any good way to get seeds out of a pumpkin? I don't know. I will be keeping a lot of these seeds so I can try and grow pumpkins from them again next year. Oh, there's loads of seeds in this one. Although I don't know if that's maybe a good thing or a bad thing. So now I've peeled and cored the pumpkin, I'm going to cut it into centimetre cubes and pop it into an oven dish. So for my recipe today, I'm going to be using 2 kilos of pumpkins. Yes, that seems like a lot, but I have a lot of pumpkins. So I like to cut my pumpkin up quite small, mostly because it cooks faster. This is about 500 gram of pumpkin, so I'm going to have 4 times this amount. What can I say? I like pumpkin soup and it freezes well. So in your oven-proof dish, pop on 1 tablespoon of olive oil. So I'm just going to mix the oil and the pumpkin together. Lovely. So now I'm going to pop this in the oven at 200 degrees for 30 minutes, or until the pumpkin is soft and cooked. So while the pumpkin's roasting, we're going to get on with the next steps. To get yourself a big pot, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Oh, that's probably more than a tablespoon. Never mind. I've got 550 grams of onions. Are you snoring? Look, if you hear any snoring, Pell sat in the background. He's snoring really loudly. I really hope you can't hear that, but just in case you can, that's what that is. 10 to 12 cloves of garlic. Just remember, you measure garlic with your heart, not by a recipe. So add as much as you like. I'm just going to crush these or mince these and add them as well. Oh, so yum. I love garlic. Who doesn't like garlic? Can a recipe have too much garlic? No, absolutely not. And a teaspoon of salt. I'm now going to pop this on the hob, heat it up, and then simmer, well, saute for 5 to 10 minutes, or until your onion's soft. So the pumpkin's been in the oven for half an hour now. I think it's looking really good. Onions and garlic have softened. They're looking really good. The garlic smells amazing. So now the onions are cooked and the pumpkin's cooked, it is looking rather delicious and soft and roasted. It's time to add the pumpkin in with the onions. How am I going to do this without making an absolute mess? Lovely. Well, that's looking good. So next I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Open to interpretation, depends how spicy you like things. You probably could add a little bit more than this, but a lot of spices here. Just try to take it easy. Add that in, and a good dab of black pepper. It's still a little bit too thick to be soup, so I'm going to add 4 stock cubes to 2 litres of warm water and add that in as well. Oh. I'm just going to crush them up with my fingers. It is a bit messy. Probably should have chopped them, but never mind. Oh, I definitely should have chopped them up. Like practically a whole cube on my fingers. Is that hygienic? Doesn't matter. Me and Andy are the only ones eating it. So I've got 4 stock cubes in there. And then just going to add some hot water. Maybe just do a litre to start with. Pour that in. Don't know if I'm going to need a whole extra litre actually. Do you know what? I'm just going to add 500 ml more. So a litre and a half. That looks a little bit better, I would say. So I've just added a litre and a half. I don't think I quite need as much as I first thought. It's kind of up to you. Like if you like a thick soup, add a litre. If you like a watery soup, add 2 litres. I'm Goldilocks. I want things to be just right, so somewhere in between. I'm going to pop this back on the hob on a medium heat and simmer for another 15 minutes. Well, that's been simmering for 15 minutes. Oh, I think that's looking lovely now. And to finish our soup, I'm going to be adding about a tablespoon of golden syrup. You can use maple syrup. Obviously, use more or less depending on your taste. If you like it sweeter, use 2 tablespoons. If you don't like it so sweet, don't use any. Am I going to measure this? No! I'm just going to put a blob in and hope for the best. Is that a tablespoon? Near enough. I'm also going to be adding 100 ml of soya cream. Again, if you like your soup really creamy, add more. If you don't like it so creamy, add less or none at all. Give that a stir. Oh, it's looking good. And to make the soup really creamy, I'm going to blend it with a hand blender. I think that's plenty. Beautiful creamy pumpkin soup. So now let's try it. And then add a little bit of soya cream to serve. Andy, would you like to try some pumpkin soup?
Yeah, go for it.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's really good.
I think that was a major success. I don't know why pumpkin soup isn't a thing here.
Apart from for Halloween, pumpkins aren't a thing here.
Well, that's also very true, isn't it?
Turnips are a thing though. You should try turnip soup.
Absolutely not. That can't be good.
Curried swede. That's turnip.
I know, but no.
Lovely. But this is really good as well though.
So approval.
Yeah, win-win.
Yum. Yeah, I think that came out really lovely. Here, why don't you just take this with you? It's not for you, pal. You can take that with you.
Cheers, folks. I'll be having that.
Ah, thanks for taste testing.
No problem there.
I honestly don't know why pumpkin soup isn't more popular here or popular at all. It's bloomin' lovely. Give it a try, and if you do, let me know in the comments below what you think of the recipe. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment, share and subscribe. Of course, subscribing is optional, but it is very much appreciated. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! The first thing we're going to need to do, bless you. Oh, the pumpkin seeds are everywhere. So now I've peeled and cored my pineapple. So now I'm going to blend it with a hand blender. If I can get near a plug socket. Best get this lot frozen. I'm going to be eating this all the way till Christmas. And then it'll be on to Christmas cakes. Ooh, yum.